Big man thing. That and the Invincible. Hey, well, guys. Double whammy, fam.
18, 13, 31, 32, 33 goals. Rafinha, 11 assists.
He's on what?
33 goals. All comps. And 25 assists.
And what's Salah on?
All comps.
Yeah.
I know
I'm not
29 goals, 18 assists just the Prem.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, Champs, he scored some goals, no?
Did he? He won like.
No, he played 8 games.
Did he score in the knockout stages?
They came top. No, surely.
He didn't score in the knockout stages, though, did he?
No, but they played 8 games in the Champions League.
Liverpool finished up.
Yeah, exactly. He would have scored.
He won every game. Had to still.
You won every game.
Yeah, but
The last one,
innit?
Oh yeah.
What did you say about Arsenal? Did you say? Oh, say but the last one. Oh, I thought you said Arsenal.
Take a touch, bro.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Salah current this season. 34 goals, 23 assists.
What are you saying? Is the league harder or no?
League harder? Then what?
La Liga.
Yeah.
Does the fact Anthony's doing that
Over the
madness?
20 teams, yeah.
Does the
I
fact
swear Rafinha equaled like the most goals and assists in the Champions League this season as well.
Yeah. Ronaldo's record.
That's mental. Hey, it's been a good season for South London, you know.
Yeah.
Palace, Charlton.
Yeah,
Charlton went up.
Yeah.
South London, stand up, fam.
Maya from uni. That's her brother's in that team.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Maya from uni.
Yeah.
Nice. Personality wise. Speaking, what's the man saying?
It's calm.
It's been good. Everyone have a good weekend. Cause I ain't seen you in ages, bro. What's new with you, fam?
What do you mean? Why you ain't seen me ages because you're out there travelling and that, bro?
Okay, yeah, I can still ask what's new with you.
Nothing more. Same old. You're supposed to tell us what's new with you. You're the one that's going on adventures, bro.
Fairs, you know what? Fairs.
Went across the pond.
Yeah, nah. It was good still. Fun. Ate good. Ate well.
Oh yeah, he ate.
Had to.
No. I'm surprised he didn't come back for beast, fam.
Bro, I thought I was. It's because I could only eat 1 meal, fam.
Yeah.
Oh, so why could you long
Why could you only eat 1 meal?
Because like if I ate what I ate in 1 meal like 3 times, it would have been.
Oh yeah.
You see the size? Bro, there's one cheesecake slice you had.
But it's worth. It's like $9. It better be that big, bro.
Yeah.
But it was good. Oh, bro, so funny. So obviously, me and Dia went recess land yesterday. One you came up. So the first you came up to me.
Yeah.
He looked me in my eyes and he was like, "Oh, big up on the podcast still." But the way he looked at me and said it, I think he thought I was NB still. It's just the way he came. He looked me in my eyes, shook my hand. He said, "Big up on the podcast still," and he shook my hand. And the way he said it, I thought
It's like he's on his way to the
Are you
light.
sure?
yeah. It felt like you think I'm NB because so like 5 people came up in total like about tapping still.
Yeah.
I spoke to one guy, and I was like, yo, I was speaking to him, and then he's like, oh, did you do the pod of any? And I was like, yeah.
Someone said that to me in the toilet still.
In the toilet.
Yeah, like comment, like going into the toilet. It was
Okay,
like,
fair.
Why have you got to make it?
No, because and
yeah,
why? But one you came up, you'll appreciate this one. One you came up to me, he was just like, he had an accent though. He had an accent and he was like, oh.
there's nothing wrong with accents.
Innit?
And he said, oh, you do football? It's like, yeah. He's like, your ball knowledge, And I was just like, and I laughed after, and he was like, but you got a good personality. I like that.
I said you got heart.
Wait. How did he say that? How did he communicate that?
He was like, but your personality.
He said you got heart, bro. You can't buy that. You can't buy heart, remember?
He was like, you got good personality still. But no,
How's recess though?
DA made his debut. How did you feel about it?
It's just calm, innit? Like, it's good to be with the man. Just caught a vibe at the end. I thought the music could have been more Afrobeats.
Too much Bashman and Amapiano.
Yeah, man. We're trying to Jaye and all of that, man. But
yeah. Valiant.
I don't know who that is, bro. I'll be real.
He's a big Jamaican artist. Please respect him.
Listen, hey, you're more likely to you speak with
South
Jamaican women, so I wouldn't know. You know me, my roots are in West Africa.
You know he don't give people a chance. Off the back, he says mad shit like, and he tries to continue speaking like it was normal.
He does that to me.
No.
Oh my days!
Not after what you tried to do to my brother Annie. No.
When?
Additionally,
He still
No.
You're right. No,
this is not what we're doing.
No, you started.
No, why did Cass do that?
No, it's about.
Why did that? The gaff is here and he's doing that. The gaff is here and he's doing that.
What did he say?
Exactly. My boy, come on. You know the music more. You speak to Jamaican women. That's fine. How many wines did you have yesterday?
0.
Look me,
Show the footage. Show the footage.
Guys always pointing it out.
Show the footage.
Yes. I know Jamel's got something loaded.
This guy.
Rebs is
definitely.
Hey, wait.
Always got his cameras up.
Why were you going missing all the time? Like every time I looked around, you were walking off
I was
somewhere.
trying to find my brethren Rems.
No, Rem was here, bro.
No, Rem
was here, bro. Where were you going? Where are we going? Who are you speaking with? Toilet that many times?
How many toilet breaks?
Random.
Oh yeah, Diego was in the toilets when he met my man. Yeah. You know that queue was long, right, buddy? Yeah.
Tap in.
What do you mean, bro?
Tap in.
You're right. Welcome back to another episode of the Tapping
I want to hear more.
Yeah, come on, tell us more.
Next year you'll come.
Inshallah.
Up and down these ends, I'm like a box to box.
I think Havertz can get 20 goals in the league.
You know this 65% of what Haaland does.
He's done an unbelievable job for the next manager.
He's just been getting.
Yeah. Salah gave.
Welcome back to another episode of Tapping Merchants. You're here with myself, KM, on the final day of the Premier League season. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Please give us 5 stars on all audio platforms. To our right, the one, the only.
Going on the European tour again. The finest one ever.
Facts.
EA, back again. I told you so.
Fairs.
You did.
Fairs. To his right, the one, the only.
KH, not happy to be here.
Yeah, we'll get on to that. And to his right, the one, the only.
Yeah, David. Happy to be here. Let's go.
You know what? You can talk. Obviously, it's been a minute since we've spoken ball on the pod, so set the day, last day of the Premier League season. A lot had already been decided, bar top 4. It was City, Newcastle, Chelsea, Forest, Villa, all the chance to get Champions League. Then we had Brighton, Brentford competing for the last 8th spot in Europe, as long as Chelsea win against Betis.
We needed to finish
as well. So there was a lot going into the season. City last day of the season against Fulham. We thought that may be a potential banana skin, but we expected City. Newcastle at home to Everton. We didn't see that one coming. That obviously didn't affect it too much. But the big game was Chelsea away to Nottingham Forest. Forest, if they won, they would have got Champions League.
Yeah, because obviously Villa lost.
Yeah, and
Newcastle.
Exactly, and obviously Forest, Chelsea away as well. If they won, they're gonna get Champions League. So going into that, started Neto up top, front three of Sancho, Palmer, Madueke, Enzo Caicedo, Reece James started. I know there's a bit of pressure. I think you tweeted something like, "Oh, this should be the last thing the Chelsea players here." Was someone midweek spoke about?
Yeah, because it was
maybe Carragher.
I think it was
Neville?
Carragher or Neville was like, this Chelsea team can't go to Forest and pick up a result.
Yeah, in the midweek as well, Forest owner, like they banned Gary Neville from going into the stadium. So there's a lot of talk about that.
A lot. One win in our last 11 away games.
Yeah.
And I said we'll make it 2 win 12. I said that,
You did say that to me.
and it didn't matter how. We didn't need to play good football. It wasn't a good performance. But the boys showed everything that I've questioned them over the course of the season. Grit. Grinding out results. I thought you were going to be something mad. Grinding out results. Levi Colwill was our Jasper Gongcha this year. 2003, we needed a goal. I think it was, I can't remember who it was against. Gongcha got the winner. And that goal alone got us into the Champions League. And then we had a 17-year period of just trophies.
So now you're gonna have another 17-year period of trophies.
I'm not saying we're gonna have another 17-year period of trophies, but this,
Good start.
us getting Champions League football was big, pivotal for the spending we can do in the summer. We can get the reinforcements that we need, like the high quality.
You've been doing that anyway, bro.
The high quality reinforcements that we need.
True.
That's true though. No,
You've been spending anyway, like
you've not been spending.
It's calm, but like some other teams are gonna have to like maybe follow the blueprint and strip their whole team down and start again. That's what we did, and now we've got a good manager. We have structure. He's gonna be here next season. We're gonna get our players in, and yeah, the sky's the limit with this team, man.
what are the positions you're looking to improve?
Striker, left winger, centre back.
And then that was, you think,
Title charge. Striker, left winger, centre back,
But the right
title
striker,
charge.
right
Right
left
striker.
winger,
So me, I want Osimhen. I don't think we're getting Osimhen. Apparently he's going Saudi Arabia, but Osimhen, yeah. Left winger, I don't know. They're looking at Gittins.
say you didn't get Osimhen, like what other strikers would you say is, because I think striker is the one that's everyone's saying is the most important position.
Well, it's Gyökeres.
Okay.
But I've seen us linked with Ekatike. Like apparently,
Yeah, I know he wants to leave out this summer.
he's leaving. But they want like 100 million for him. Me personally, I don't think he's worth 100 million. I wouldn't buy him for 100 million. But we need another striker because Jackson put us in the chiz this year where went hot and cold, didn't score for like 6 months, and then he got himself suspended for the last 2 games. We can't be in this position again where we have to start someone like Pedro Neto or Tyreek George up top. Like they're not strikers. I don't need you lot to do jobs for me. I need someone that's certified in there.
Reliable.
And especially if we're gonna go into the Champions League next season, we're gonna need we have a big squad, but we're gonna need the reinforcements need to be better, in my opinion. We haven't got a replacement for Lavia if he gets injured or he needs a break. Enzo, why are you laughing?
It's just
speak.
talking about a 22-year-old needing a break is just a bit funny. He hasn't played a lot of games, but it's because of his body.
So do big teams not rotate? Like you look at Madrid, cool. They've got 2 players for every position, bro. We can say, Madrid are not the same, but Mbappe or Vinicius get injured, Rodrigo's in there, Arda Güler's in there, Endrick is in there. Midfielders, Tchouaméni, Valverde. They're gonna sign another centre midfielder as well.
Mark Greaves there though.
Yeah, but I want someone a bit more
seasoned,
physical. Like Mark Gay doesn't win. What did I say that was?
You didn't say nothing. I'm just.
So why are you two giggling?
I'm just.
I didn't giggle.
They just looked at each other and started reminiscing about yesterday.
First. A time was hard, innit? Calm. No, but I need a more like physically demanding centre. I wanted Jonathan Tah, but he's going to Bayern.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't lie. Like I'm happy. I'm happy with my team.
Put it there. That was spot on still. That was. So there's not even time on the clock. Shot clock off. Me and D gonna get you for that.
All right, Chelsea qualify for the Champions League in pot 1. Calm. So yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good next season. I think we'll go deep in the Champions League as well.
Define deep.
Semi-finals.
First.
Semi-finals. Needed it still. I'm happy. You lot all doubted us. I doubted the team. What?
So hold on. If I hold you accountable for that comment next season,
Yeah. I think you should tell DA what you're gonna say and let DA deliver the message.
why? Because it can't.
Because
Wrong
English is
messenger.
not his first language. Yeah. Is that not what you meant? Because I'm my life.
Oh my days, Cass, bang him. Bang him.
Like honestly, if you want to
Bang
punch
him.
him up,
If you want to bang him, bro, bang
He's
him.
not gonna
I'm not
fight.
physical like
He's
that.
not gonna fight.
It doesn't have to
It's
get
because
physical.
I misread the situation.
I'll tell you the
Because
situation.
why
No.
could Cass not deliver the message?
Exactly.
No.
You just misread the situation.
Thank
guys.
you. You know that wasn't even.
You're
that was-
overreacting.
No, you not tried it.
Cass
No, dear.
Cass, you know.
You misread the situation.
I misread
guys.
it.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. But no, I'm sorry, United fan cannot hold me to that accountability talk.
But he's coming from a place of a football fan. We're going here, and
It's a podcast, and
And he's on the thing. No one can hold him accountable.
I'm sorry.
For his actions.
Yeah.
Nah, you two can.
Okay.
He can't.
oh, okay, cool, fairs. All right, cool.
A United
Well,
fan
not
can't.
Fairs,
A
but-
United fan can't chat to me.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, I know where you're going. You're right, you can't do that. Not today. Not today, man.
Not today.
No, that's petty from me. My bad. What? Go on. So what? You want to hold me accountable for what I'm saying right now? No,
Don't backtrack. Stand on business. Stand on it. Epiphany.
No, for the viewers in it, like.
Oh yeah, what bad dialogue? Yeah,
Well, you already said the viewers, so
Yeah.
why does it matter now?
he did say that.
But yeah, no.
But so, can we hold you accountable next season if you don't get those things, or does it all depend on your summer activity?
Yeah, some activity depends on, but like, if my club do what I think they're gonna do in the summer, then yeah, hold me accountable.
I respect it still.
I stood on business the whole season.
No,
My
you
team
didn't.
finished-
No, you did not.
Okay,
No,
no,
you
that's
did
fine.
not.
Didn't stand on
That's why I was making faces.
Yeah.
No, you did not. We're not gonna make top 5. We're not gonna
I
make.
said I don't think.
And sorry. Remember when he's like, we've got a good manager. You were saying Mareska's not a good manager.
Yeah.
You're saying the more don't do your face.
You did.
You said the more he's seen his style of play, he's not the manager.
Yeah.
I've never said Mareska's a bad manager on the podcast.
yeah.
I've never
Okay, you
come
might
on
have
the
not
pod.
said he's a
I've
bad
never
manager,
said he's a bad
but you
manager.
did say he's not a good manager.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
I said
yeah,
he's
yeah,
making.
facts.
I said he's making mistakes. January, February, March, when we went on that dodgy run, he was
April,
making
May,
mistakes.
as much
Because I
as
also
freaks.
given him his props as well. Start of the
Yeah,
season.
no,
Yes,
at the start of the
Start of the
season,
season,
yeah,
I gave him his
yeah,
props.
you were glazing.
I said he stopped doing that. I'm thinking, what's going on here? You were
Yeah,
trusting
but
the squad, and now you're not
yeah.
trusting the squad.
And so when you were
Just
saying
went
this,
180.
yes, you were dissing Mareska.
I would never diss Mareska, bro. I'm not like one of those guys that are saying Mareska out. I'm not. That's
Bro,
dissing Mareska. I'm
almost
not
100%
dissing
sure you said
Mareska.
it,
No,
bro.
I have not.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
have
gonna
to
go
check the
that
tape.
far,
Yeah.
but I know for sure you weren't really feeling him like that.
No. for sure.
Mareska is the manager that is. I believe in him. I believe in him. He's shown me like this. He's got it. He's galvanized this squad, bro, and we're able to grind out results.
Yes, man.
Not fair. All at the end of the day, sports is a bottom line, bro. You win, you qualify.
Result
trophy,
changes everything. Yeah.
Results
covers
change everything.
So fair play still. Speaking of obviously results changing everything, it was a big game midweek, and that also could have covered a lot of things. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way you would have hoped. Since then, there's obviously been a bit of fallout. We know Amarin's one. It looks like he's gone.
Your voice, brother. You're screaming.
I was wondering
like,
that.
what's up
What
here?
happened to your voice? Why are you cracking a lot? Seeing as English is your first language.
Kept on shouting numbers into ears. Fam.
Huh?
My first language is Yoruba.
Speak Yoruba.
Speak Yoruba right now.
No, speak Yoruba.
Remember the one, the phrase I taught you the other day,
No,
bro?
not one phrase.
Do the rest of
Not
the
one
pod.
phrase.
Do the
Can
rest
you
of the
write
pod
in Yoruba?
If I had pen and paper right now, I would, bro. But we don't.
So you can say it.
Hey, no one needs to look around. No one needs to look around. My voice is just singing, enjoying. On the way back on the drive home, me and Dia were rapping. So.
Is that what happened, DA?
But all we need is one element of truth. And big lie.
Oh, so you were like
No,
But obviously during the day he kept on
going away and then you couldn't find it.
kept on shouting his number into ears by the main stage. He got caught on camera. I'll send you the video. Don't worry, bro.
I can't wait for that.
This dirty Mac is dirty.
He saw it. Oh no.
Too much.
No. We've said things.
Save that for our Patreon. Yo, but yeah, it obviously didn't go the way that was ideally intended to go. But yeah, Amarin looks like he's staying in. Garnacho looks like he's out.
Yeah.
I think maybe Rashford, a few others. Lindelof officially, but obviously that's not as big a piece.
It's clear out.
Looks like it's a clear out. Bruno I know Bruno's got a big off on the table. He came out. Amarin came out and said he wants to change it, and Bruno loves it here. I don't know. What's your feelings in the aftermath of it? I know it's a huge summer for you. Where do you see your take on Amarim? Obviously the final as well, and then what needs to be done in the summer.
In terms of the final, it was very disappointing, obviously, but to act like that's not been the case the entire season, for me, it's a bit misconstrued because, again, I said this before, winning that game, I don't think would have changed anything in my mind, but the performance was based on how the season has been. And even if you remove the season, you're like, one game, how can you have your players ready for that type of game?
United. I'm sorry. Talk.
And then it's against Tottenham as well, and it's like, really?
Yeah.
Bombs.
Literally. So to give Tottenham that trophy, and I think we gave them their last trophy before that as well.
No, we did.
Which one?
Carling Cup 2008. Yeah.
In 2008. I think we should fold.
That I've heard a lot of talk about people saying like this defeat has set United back like 5+ years. I think it's a bit reactionary because we've seen clubs.
So hold on, if we won, we would have been good in 2 years.
No,
Not good, but
financially,
because right.
All that, bro. It's not
Because right now you need to sell to buy.
Honestly, like
It matters.
The man came out and said the club. What did he say? The club had no money left in the bank. He came out and lied and told us, if we didn't put no money, the club would have run out of money. Bro, who do you think you're lying to?
Word, we got accountants.
Literally, so I don't care about all that financing and we need Champions League money, all of that. Because United make enough money, bro. They make enough money.
Clearly.
They should. The decisions they're making is what the issue is. They've spent enough money. They've bought in enough players. They've sold enough players. But at the end of the day, if you're getting the decisions wrong, if you're buying the wrong players, if you're selling the wrong players, this is how you're going to end up. Like all this, you need this win to do this. You need this to do that. Like, bro, I used to cuss out Arsenal for celebrating for Wenger when he used to say coming top 4, and now you got man like trying to win a game, disregarding an entire flipping season where you're actually 17th because you're getting into the Champions League and you're trying to explain to me, but if we get here, this is what it means, PSR and all that. Like,
we're not saying it's a good season,
like
but
now teams are celebrating getting in the Champions League. What used to happen to Arsenal fans?
Laughed at, ridiculed. Top
we don't need to go back there. I'll be real.
I think maybe that was a little sneak diss. Did you see your end of the celebration getting into the top 4?
No, I didn't.
Everyone was crying onto the pitch. Chalobah was doing that. Cole Palmer, everyone. But it was a good.
Okay. We celebrated once in 20-something years getting into the top 4. It's not a yearly thing. But anyway,
Young group as well.
yeah.
Fairs.
But no, I think the whole thing with the United's finances, I understand like things on the pitch are not going well, but things at board level can be better if with extra money in the Champions League. Yes or no?
Pouring water over sand, bro.
And like,
how much money did we spend last season?
100 million, no?
Huh? Over 100 million. Brighton and that, did they spend that much? But are they buying the right players for their team? Brentford and that, are they buying the right players? How much money did you spend the season before? This is with the finances you man are telling me if we got into the Champions League we would have had.
But you don't think there's something categorically wrong, yeah? If someone like...
Okay, our ownership's changed. Every decision they've made has lost us money and has been since they've come in. It's been a year now.
Teething mistakes.
Hey, but Cass, you know what? Hey, Cass,
bro, do you get what I'm saying? No, but come on. Since they've come in, they've said they're reducing costs. We spoke about this. They're firing people to reduce costs and that. Yeah. But the cost, you've cost the team by the Ashworth decision, keeping Eric Ten Hag. This is millions, more than over 10 million in cost that you lost out the club based on decisions, talent ID based on decisions you've made. But you don't want to speak on that. You don't want to bring that to the table.
Cass, you want
to tell me, yeah, as a businessman, they've made errors in decisions.
When companies
they themselves have lost the company more money.
The first year, when a merger happens, the first year is always a rocky year, right? You know this, innit?
No.
In business.
Well,
in business, yes, the first year is always a rocky year. Because when the merger acquisition
it depends if it's hostile or not. United's merger wasn't hostile because the Glazers still owned majority of the club.
Yes, but like they're not. They
In
relinquished.
suits, a lot of them were hostile. Like they were hostile.
Pearson
mergers.
Inspector.
Yeah, but the Glazers relinquished the sporting side of things.
Yeah, because they've
And the
been
sporting side-
relinquishing.
The sporting side of things was a mess before, and it's going to be a mess in the first year anyway. Is it not?
But I thought they hired the right people
No, but
to make
it's-
the right decisions.
Bro, it's
So
the
where's
same as
the-
us though. Like when in our first year in the takeover, we hired the wrong people as well. But it takes time. I'm
But
not saying
these can't be the wrong people because these people were successful elsewhere.
where
Oh, my brother was successful at City. Dean Ashworth was successful at Brighton. These lot were
under stable institutions. They didn't come. They weren't working in messes.
But isn't that part of the point of the new leadership? It was to build that.
stable. Is fake.
Yeah,
You
but
get what I'm saying?
it
But
doesn't.
they're going to make mistakes. They're going to make more mistakes.
I hear,
bro.
but mistakes on so many fronts. It was a very pivotal.
But
moment
to
for
make
United.
mistakes and
In
come out
every
and pretend
department,
like-
it's the Champions League. Like they made mistakes on the pitch, who they hired, how long they left in there, off the backroom stuff, even the support of their fans, losing that morale. Man's firing dinner ladies and that to try and move that numbers. Instead of you got people on these big wages, you got trying to bring in the wrong people. You bought Ugarte, wasn't maybe the best sign of those people. Or
How much was
Hoyland
Ugarte?
Xerxes.
How much was
Like,
62 million, yeah? And you bought him from
How many dinner ladies
PSG.
is
Why
that
do you,
wages?
do you get what I'm trying to say?
A
Like, do you think
billion.
PSG were just fighting for the Champions League? They just lost Mbappe. They're just going to let him go because they think he's great. And you went and bought 60... You packed 62 million on my man. My man can't turn on the ball. He can't play with his back to play. So if I can watch that and see that, why didn't you watch Ugarte's highlight tape and see there's a difference between Ugarte and Vitinha and Ugarte and João Neves
and Fabian Ruiz.
and Fabian Ruiz? You would have got Fabian Ruiz with less than 60 million.
Bro,
He was 20.
I get what. Yeah, I get what you're saying completely because he was a £60 million signing in the final. Amorim put him on the bench, and like a lot of Amorim's decisions in that final, did they like concern you? Like, do you still think he's the right man? Because some of the in-game decision making as well, leaving Mount on that.
Garnacho should have come on 20 minutes before.
Garnacho should have started. Mount, what's Mount doing at Manchester
Luke Shaw
United?
as well.
Doesn't even
He
make
hasn't.
sense.
He's barely
Luke
started
Shaw
a game.
ain't played in 2
Kobe's not been
years.
able to
Kobe-
get back onto the pitch.
But
as
it's
well.
88th minute, bringing him on.
For me to be concerned about Amorim is it didn't have to take this game, lads. We've lost how many games? Lads?
No. I know, but
I'm
But this one was like even in the
but
Europe,
like no, it was baffling. No, it was nothing's baffling anymore. But it was a bit. We don't have no pace. Like Garnacho, even though like he said he come out and said well, yeah he got that chance and he missed it, but Garnacho gets to those positions to have those chances at least, and he provides us with an out.
Yeah, you had your first shot when he came on target when he came on.
Mount wants to come inside all the time. There's no width. And Dorgu,
you can't come inside all the time. Still, at some point, you do need to go touchline.
okay.
Any good winger knows that.
Otherwise you'll be in serious trouble.
Serious trouble, long-term repercussions.
What the longest term?
Like, how long till when does the next Champions League finish? What, 9-10 months away? Like, it's gonna be.
Fuck, I could have continued.
You're strong. You got that stamina.
damn you, freaky ass. No, it's not enough. It's not enough.
This is why they went together yesterday.
Oh.
This is why it was a two-man step.
It's
You see what we're
not.
talking about? This is literally why they can't help themselves.
What? We were evangelizing about the pod. We'd be like, tap in. Or else.
Networking.
Literally.
not working. Word to DA, boy.
What?
You know,
You're
when,
done now.
do you remember when he said that?
Don't put my name in it.
You know,
Don't
You're
put
done
what you
now.
know-
You're done
what
now.
you doing?
Don't put my name in it. Don't put my name in
I
it.
weren't there.
Don't put my name in it.
Bangs!
Don't put my name in it. Don't put my name in it. Don't put my name in it. Don't put my name in
Too
it.
far.
DA.
Nah, brother.
Bangs! DA.
Don't put my name in it.
Fairs. But this summer, is there anything like cool? If you're in charge, let's say you had an interview at United, they said I need a 30-second or a 1-minute pitch to tell us what to do in the summer, strictly on-field activities with the squad building. Give me your 30-second, 1-minute pitch to United to make
Or
last
just go-
season not as crap as.
No, hey, just
you
go
know.
through keep, loan or sell. Keep, loan or sell. I'm going to go through the players.
Say, oh, okay.
Buy in there.
Did you see what he did? Hey, Villa got robbed.
Yeah. That was a goal.
Villa got robbed.
Rodgers' team.
Yeah. But keep loan or sell.
Sell.
Lindelof gone. Maguire.
Keep.
Aiden Heaven.
Keep.
Mazraoui.
Keep.
Fernandez.
Keep.
Dorgu.
Keep.
Casemiro.
Sell.
Really? Mount.
Sell.
Hoyland.
Sell.
Diallo.
Keep.
Ericsson.
Sell. Oh, he's gone anyways.
Ugarte.
Sell.
Mainu.
Keep.
Dallo.
Sell.
Onana.
Sell.
Garnacho.
Sell.
That's basically
Xerxes.
Xerxes.
Sell.
First.
Everybody's got to go.
But
man.
you can't, like you're not going to be able to do that in one season. So I feel like we won't do that. But in this situation, like you said, if the Champions League money is not there, they go in Malaysia, they're getting I think 10 million for that. So there's ways to make that Champions League money, and you got to understand all that Champions League money you get. Hold on, just hear me out.
Can I tell you something mad? You know the money you made from that final? You know you made 5 million from that final. Do you know where 3.5 of that is going? To us.
Okay, well done.
Do you know how mad that is?
Hear me out.
What happened?
Champions League, how
They
much you
made
get?
5
Like
million from the
150 million.
final, and 3.5 is going to
But
us.
out of that
because
150
Mason
million,
Mount was
you
in the
got
final.
Payoff thing.
You got to pay, like you got to spend
Actually goes into
your away days, your home days, all those costs that you intake in those Champions League games. They come down at that 150. So that 150 is not net.
Yeah. Maybe net.
So,
But I saw
because I don't
something that
want to be. I don't want this excuse of we weren't in the Champions League. That's why we weren't able to do this. I don't want to hear that. I'm not here for that.
One game a week will probably help you the way your squad's gonna look next season. Anyway, like
It should. Yeah, because our squad should be trimmed.
Yeah.
Bro, you should just. I can't lie. Carrington. I like that Harry Amas, the left back. You just gotta have to find the gems in there.
And buy players from the Premier League or EFL Championship.
Yeah, I think that's
the same market as Palace and them, man, innit?
Yeah.
No. That's worked for us. We've been buying from like Brighton, the Ben Whites, the Rams.
No, but he thought it was a joke.
No,
It's
but
not.
Palace will always like get like the best from the championship.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like.
But you try to say it as a dig, but that's what we
No,
should
but that's
be
what
doing.
they have to do.
No, but you try to say it as a dig.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but it didn't work out.
Yeah,
but
you're
that's
gonna
what we
have
should be doing.
Yeah, first.
United. Hey, from Tottenham's point of view,
Yeah.
Big up them, man.
I think it's big for them. 17, 18 years without a trophy, and to win it in a season like this, fair enough. Like, and I got to give credit to Ange. I got to give credit to the team. I think their performance on the day,
they did what they needed to do.
Did
Get
what
the
they
goal, shut up shop. United, if you can
Yeah,
break
they
us
didn't
down,
play well either, did they?
can't break. It's the worst final I've ever watched.
It was the
yeah. I think first half
Finals
they
are
showed some
usually like
fight.
that, though.
Yeah, they're a bit cagey.
Yeah.
But the defending, the Van de Ven clearance, like it's massive for them. Son getting his first trophy. Kane's gone to do that. 32 years old, bro. He's not got much left in the tank. His cameo was even shocking. Like, so no, big them up.
What do you think it does for Tottenham?
Do you think he stays?
Son,
No.
Ange.
I think he should.
I
man.
think
he's only talked about.
Do you see the way he was talking at the parade? He said season 3 is always better than season 2.
Yeah, bro, we should chat. Bro, I'll take a sabbatical.
No.
I've done the most you can do. I'll take a sabbatical.
He's saying quit while you're ahead.
They finished 17th. Like,
nah, man.
they got pumped for one at home to get against Brighton. Like,
Yeah.
It's the most
But
the team
can't do that again next year.
They don't care. Okay, cool.
Can't run that again.
The whole team, the whole club know that they cannot perform like this again. Daniel Levy, if he watches this season and does not like do the right things like in the transfer market, or Ange needs to change his style of play. Like in the final, they were a lot more defensive.
But he's shown
Their
in
talent
the
ID
Europa.
sucks as well, bro. Tottenham's talent ID.
Wait. What did you say?
Their talent ID sucks as well.
Sorry, I couldn't make out.
It sucks, innit? I know.
No.
No. If Franco Joe
I'm being deadly. I'm being deadly
you
serious.
couldn't hear my voice.
Well, what do you mean by that? Because they've got some decent players.
Like who?
Romero, Van de Ven. I'm not convinced on their goalkeeper.
Yeah, Moreira's looking like
Romero's looking like he's going to float. No.
Yeah, I heard that too. Still,
And his man.
Okay.
I think spending 70 M's on Solanke, like, bro.
yeah. Solanke hasn't
Cool,
banged.
but-
Yeah, but you would have said that.
No,
you said that's a good
year-
signing.
No,
you
last
said that's
year,
a good signing.
No, it's not 70 mil because he scored 20. Because right now, would you spend 70 mil on Mbuemo?
No.
And that's what Solanke was a year ago. Because you know, bro, like it was a good season. You're not doing it again. But
And Bama was quality though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't
17
know.
I would have said
No.
I spent 50. I spent 50.
Bro,
But I'm just thinking we got Mount for 60.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's what you're telling like these sucks as well.
bro, like, bro, you spent 70 on Sabozlai, bro.
No,
And you're gonna
it's
replace him.
50. With who? You're gonna replace him, man!
Don't do this. You're so fake. You're actually so fake. It pisses me off.
Who are we gonna replace him?
Wow.
Say his
You're
name.
done with him, innit?
Say
You're
my
done
name,
with
say
him,
my
innit?
name.
You're done with
When
him.
Florian
Same way
is
you're done with
around
Trent.
you, say, baby, I love you, man.
Same way he's done with Trent. You see how they are?
Florian.
They use you and
He scouts,
that's
bro.
it.
they're
Toss
done
you
with you.
away.
Bro,
You made me sick.
I see someone tweet saying Curtis Jones is gonna have to learn a different kind of Arabic. Bro, that's one of their own. That's one of their own. Scouse, born and bred.
You have to be ruthless in this game.
Oh, now you have to be ruthless.
When you're at the top,
Now you have to be ruthless.
listen, guys, I've had a change of perspective.
Oh, you've changed.
I've had a change. Obviously, in this game, also, Sob's not going to lose this, but we don't know where WIRTZ is going. Sorry, additionally, as a spokesman for Liverpool,
This is how...
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Stop falling for it.
as a spokesman...
He added more. He
just said what you... No, just finish what you were gonna say. He didn't add on. He just... No.
Come on, think. You see, Casket's away with a lot,
No, you started it again.
I didn't say anything.
You did anything you needed. No, you didn't. You do.
No one knew what I was gonna say, but maybe you.
You're
No one knew what I was gonna say. but
Evidently, he knew.
He didn't know.
He started.
Oh, Cash, you've been doing this all day, bro. Bro, you've been doing this all day. It's not me, bro.
Be edging. You be edging.
You be doing that.
Anyways.
You forgot what you said earlier.
Okay, but
So you still ain't got at him yet.
yeah, no.
But he's been saying it's been me.
Yeah,
What did I say?
Don't you start a DA? Let's just focus
With
on-
Jamaican women.
Look, again. Now everyone's gonna remember.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he said that.
Oh, bro.
Let's get back.
The
to
disclaimer.
It's too late.
Entertainment purposes.
Oh, yeah,
This is for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
This is for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, we all play characters on this podcast.
Exactly. Me and Kamal, we just like to
And
exaggerate.
Cass and Eddie, all of us, all as one.
Yeah.
We what? He tried to
Oh my god!
Wait.
He bought
Bro,
car
what
insurance
do you
for
mean
us.
wait?
He said,
What
you
do you
don't
mean
know
wait?
the car insurance.
What do you mean wait? What are you waiting on?
Because more time you guys are, you two. That's what you man
He
say.
said we're in the most needed areas. We need to cover first. I understand that. But as a representative,
Get me.
of Liverpool, I don't speak on players.
Our insurance is high up.
I can't even afford to live here no more,
Bro, hella points.
As a spokesperson for Liverpool, I don't like to speak on players who are currently contracted to other clubs, so I will reserve my comments on Florian WIRTZ.
You're disgusting. What are you doing?
Putting that to the side. Putting that to the side. You get him, you know what time it is. I know we spoke a few months ago about KDB replacements. Guess what? When the bigger dog comes in town, you come over here. I know we spoke about Liverpool.
This is their first bad B.
I know we spoke about
Whoa. WIRTZ is not a superstar, bro.
Oh my days, we're gonna rewrite history. When Mandan said KDB replacement, who was the first name that came off Man's lips?
But none of us said he was a superstar.
So, who's KDB? It's Vert's not super.
That
it's
logic is so mad,
Bro.
Because it's a replacement to try and
who?
become
For-
that superstar.
Yeah.
Not just it's an immediate replacement.
You think
of
WIRTZ is a
for
superstar?
Okay, let's do it. How many superstars are in the game of football? If he's not in the top tier, he's second tier star.
Yeah.
So he's not a superstar, bro.
Yeah.
No, but how many superstars?
No, but he's not that signing where you think, oh my god, he's a good.
Are him and Musiala in the same category?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even probably say Musiala's a superstar, bro.
So
They're
now
the
how
same-
many superstars are there?
Bro, like,
Musiala's not a superstar though.
No, but then saying how many are there? Because he's a top tier star. Cool. He's not a super duper star, WIRTZ, but in his position, at his age,
Yeah.
he's as good as you can get.
He'll become a superstar, no doubt.
Yeah, he's
But
as good as you can get. But
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, man.
that's a
You-
top
you-
signing. Like,
Oh.
that's a top
It's
signing for
marquee.
Liverpool. Marquee still.
And also to get him in the summer where City obviously were looking, Bayern were interested, like to get that over these clubs. He's 22, leaving the country. It looks like we can get it done quick. It just shows our intent, especially when no one was thinking that's a position that Liverpool.
Yeah, like-
But it just kind of shows the.
No, everyone knew you needed more out.
Say that,
I don't think it's like a.
It's not
it was a major need for them.
It was. We
They
spoke
need a player
about.
with
We
power.
spoke about how. Wait, hold on. We spoke about how Salah accounts for majority of their goals and assists,
Yeah.
and we spoke about how Trent is very creative, and without him there, Liverpool lack some of that creativity. So
And they just
I believe
replaced
it is a need in that sense.
I think if you went
So
down
Bosley,
a strike. Also,
Stop mentioning this.
Curtis
we don't know
Jones.
where
but none of them are
playing.
creative
Yeah,
players.
and we don't know where
Curtis
Verts
Jones
is
is
playing.
creative.
Yeah,
If he's
to
playing
some-
in the
yeah.
free, if he's playing to the left.
Are you guys gonna play with a 10?
Verts could play left.
Are you gonna?
Yeah,
He usually actually plays.
I think.
Coming off the left.
I think in the big games we might see him left wing.
Yeah.
But I don't know about that.
But
Do you
if-
think he's gonna play as like a 10, like a traditional 10?
No, I think he'll be more like a Coutinho type thing.
That's what I think from the left. And if we
Okay.
get Kirkes, Bob, and then we have just a
Kirkes,
main
yeah.
double pivot with his back 10.
And I think at Anfield, you probably could play him. No, you would play him in the 10.
Yeah. Then have a Diaz or Gakpo, obviously.
Yeah,
I don't
on the
know.
left.
I know Barca said they like the look of
Diaz.
and someone else.
Rashford.
Yeah, that's it. So who knows what we'll do? But
Russia's failing up. Fairs.
obvious. Do you know what? I hope it works out for him.
Same.
Still.
Bro, I promise you, if he was at any other club, he would be a superstar right now.
Look at McTominay.
McTominay got best player in the Serie A. Like, you might think I'm capping. My man actually is going to get, not revered as like Maradona, but he's done what Maradona's done.
Yeah.
Or like
And
that.
Travis shit,
Yeah, bro.
Osimhen as well,
Yeah, but no, I think
And did you see Naples? Like, did you see,
Yeah.
Oh
did
my.
you see outside?
the smoke going
Everyone's
on.
out.
Yeah. The hand gesture was mad, but it was more foam like confetti.
I'm glad you know.
I'm
glad
when
you
your
know.
face, and then when I saw Cass hadn't moved from when he last spoke, I said, okay,
Bro.
it may have been seen by more than one person.
Hey, we need to VAR that one. I can't lie, bro.
That's a serious VAR, you know.
Bro, that was
Because he was
crazy.
so quick to
Go
go
on,
to that
do
movement.
do the VAR decision.
What,
This
he's
is the room. What's happening? So wait. Don't point at him. I just didn't hear what you said. What did he say?
God.
I don't know what he
I said, he said, he was so quick to do it. And I said, because he's used to.
You're on the road today. I can't even. I don't even
I've been
know.
trying
I
to
can't
blame
even
it on
compete.
me.
Yeah, I can't
No,
even
but
compete
he
today.
said he was so quick to that. What does that mean?
No, it don't.
Bro, he set me up.
You're easy.
Man, them,
You're
let's-
too easy, bro.
Can we not have
But hold on,
let's
he was
have a
complaining
football
earlier when he
discussion,
set me up.
Huh?
Tit for tat. No, obviously,
The game.
winning the Prem. Obviously, we've been kind of on the island since we won the Prem. We ain't won a game, but we bypass that. It's important to get that in. Obviously, we see the Frimpong deal already open talks with Kirkes. I think it's important to get these players in early.
100%.
Statement next year, clear out who we're going to clear out. It was emotional. Obviously, Klopp came back over the weekend, spoke about the fans and how they deal with Trent and the booing. Obviously, we saw Trent today crying and tears, and it's an emotional time. Obviously, parade tomorrow and that, but I just hope everyone has a good summer. I'm glad we're in No Club World Cup. We can actually reset. I know we've been on the beach for a month already. Maybe we come back a bit early in pre-season because Slot, he needs to drill into these players. We need to go harder again. Like, next season isn't going to be this season. Next season going to be this one. So I think it's a huge.
It's always tougher to go back to back anyway.
Facts.
Always.
Yeah, Bar City, the last back-to-back winners was probably
United.
Yeah, how long ago? So it's not easy at all. So reset, go harder again. But that Verts intention,
Bro, that's
right
big.
back.
Like, if I said anything else, I'll be hating. I can't lie because I like to watch
That type of player,
innit?
that type of player.
Yeah,
is-
bro,
can't
he's
lie.
quality.
I'm worried.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm worried. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried. Liverpool are moving a bit
Yeah,
serious.
they are. Like, not a bit. They move
that's
serious.
Like
That's
every
serious
day on the TL, Frimpong, Kirkes. Bro, the season ain't finished yet, bro.
They ain't even start. Yeah,
And these are concrete links, like
Yeah,
it's not just like we're assuming that they're
good.
good.
And that, like, these
you
are
get it?
But we should have
no, let's hope they do sign for him. That might be the only way you can get at Liverpool.
Yeah,
Literally
They
the
signed the only
only
right
way.
back that's
Connor-
got worse
Connor-
defending than Trent, fam.
Connor still. Bradley.
Oh yeah, but even him, you can.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're gonna be able.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
right hand side. You might need another.
Did he
centre
end
back.
up playing more games
No, they
than
do.
Reece James?
Huh?
He may have, you know. Did I say that?
I said that.
Oh, yes, yeah. So, and we need another midfield. Obviously, we may bring Bacicic back. He had a good
It's a genuine question.
spell at Las Palmas, so it'll be interesting.
I like
to see.
Bacicic.
Yeah, so if he comes in that depth, obviously.
For Gravenberch,
doesn't have to play every single game this year, which I think is
We had a better
important.
season.
Obviously, he won Young Player of the Year as well.
Yeah, which was big as well. How many teams in the league do you think had a better season than Arsenal?
A lot.
You think more than 5?
Yeah.
More than 6? Cash, you missed him whisper to him saying we've had a better season.
No, I didn't miss it.
Oh,
I hear it, man.
We have had a better season.
you have. We have.
The way any you're such a hypocrite because you talk about Chelsea standards.
So I'm guessing your Palace have.
Yeah.
Forest have.
Forest have had a better season than us.
So yeah, that's 5 for him.
Yeah. If that's what, fair enough. If that's a better season, fair enough. Man.
Expectation, end result.
First.
Yes. they've
Yeah,
had a
no,
better
I
season.
hear that comment, but I don't think that equals what all those teams.
Yeah, because like.
So, wait, at the start of the season, we all thought Arsenal, if Man City were not there, we all assumed Arsenal, right?
But we didn't think Man City weren't there.
Yeah, but if it cool, let's just do an
Because you said at the start of the season, and then you used something based on the season.
Sorry.
No,
we
no,
didn't
cool.
expect Man City
Yeah.
to drop
But
off
like
the way that they did.
but
Yeah, exactly.
And we
So,
thought
at
Arsenal-
the start of the season,
Arsenal second place, cool. I don't
we
even think
expected
it's them
Arsenal
just
to
getting
finish
second.
first or second.
Yeah, but expectation I think is everyone else. Like if it was another trophy this season, but second could have. But with what everyone else did, I think Newcastle winning their first trophy, and however, they're naturally is a better.
Newcastle
season.
winning
And
the trophy and being in the Champions League, I can hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Us.
Yes, you won the league. Anyone
Forest,
else?
Forest
finished
Europe.
16th or 17th
Yes,
last
But they
season.
got Champions League
I
semi-final.
know, no, but we're saying expectation because
Were they expected to make Champions League semi-final?
No, but-
were they expected to beat Real Madrid? Did they not exceed those
They were
expectations?
one of the best teams in the world.
Yeah,
so
last
Yes,
year.
what's
but
wrong
they
with
were.
them getting
Oh, are we
semi-final?
going to
One of the
rewrite
best-
history?
No, but
Who did we have? Real Madrid, Arsenal. Who did we all have? Who did the majority have?
Madrid.
So did they exceed expectations in that?
in that game, yes, but versus,
No, but in the Champions League campaign.
yes,
Okay.
But Forest, they're one of the favourites to go down or 17 to then end up in
Okay,
Europe. So that
cool.
one,
Okay, maybe,
I don't even think
maybe
it's that
Forest.
close.
Bro,
Crystal Palace,
Who cares, bro?
Cass, Crystal Palace on their best trophy in their tournament in their history.
Yeah, but then that's for them. That's great.
Yeah.
but then for Arsenal
No, but
to
expectations-
finish in second, they've met expectations.
No, they
So then
haven't.
then
Arsenal
Palace have
ain't met
exceeded.
expectations.
Yeah,
bro.
but hear me out. Finishing second, they've met expectations. Champions League semi-final, they've exceeded expectations. Yes, they've not done well enough in the cups. That's where they probably lacked off.
I think that's but it's an
That's
important
very
thing to
important.
look at.
Okay, cool. But then to be in 4 competitions versus a team that was just focused in the Premier League and the FA Cup.
Okay, did Spurs have a better season?
No, they finished 16th.
Yes, they won their first European trophy and they have the Champions League.
Yes,
It's
but
not
they
their
finished
first.
15th.
So
It's their third.
they're what do you call it? The
Modern history.
So
modern
do you
history
think
one.
you would rather have the Spurs season than the Arsenal season?
If you're a Tottenham fan, I think Tottenham.
no,
fan
as you no,
They've
because
achieved
you're
the
the
same
one.
thing.
That's if you're a Tottenham
Champions
fan.
League
Cool.
qualification,
But if you're an
innit?
Arsenal fan, what would you rather have?
No, we can't do it.
You
based on-
can't.
Okay, as an objective
hold on.
person.
So why? So do it as an
what you think is
objective. Objectively,
I'll be right
as a
with you,
United
yeah,
fan, I'm
Why?
picking Arsenal season.
This is a boring
Objectively,
conversation.
what are you
Why?
picking?
How?
Because we see it on social.
I
It's just
think-
like, bro, why are we
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
this?
yeah.
Like,
No,
What are you picking? You said objectively.
No.
I'm picking
Yeah,
Arsenal
objectively,
facts.
because
Finishing
of-
second in semi-final Champions League. There's no doubt.
because
What are
man's
you
done.
picking?
Mine is champs. Man's done the second and last 2 seasons. I can't finish
You
being
can't
in the
say
same
minus
spot.
champs. I've.
But you didn't want. They didn't want. I think winning trophies and the things. They're both in champs.
Okay, so
One's
you
won
would
a
pick
European
Tottenham
trophy, then
season.
Tottenham, yeah.
Okay.
So
I
with
think
that,
we
I think
I'm
disagree
not
on
watching.
that.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
watching my team lose 22 times.
That's what. If you want to do that, you do that. But I've seen my
Yeah,
team
no,
this
I
year
think-
do that, and I truly believe winning that Europa League would not have changed the way I felt losing those games.
No, you're different. But do you see?
What do you mean I'm
okay,
different? I'm literally living
They're
breed
one
of
game
this
away
game.
from being
Yes.
a better season.
But then
Arsenal.
again, that celebrate. No, I think them and Tottenham.
How's it different? They're one place apart from each other.
Going
Oh,
in.
you're
and
saying
where
because Tottenham?
No,
Okay.
you are. The way they celebrate them fans, The way
That
they were
parade
moving
was crazy.
No,
I didn't know
they
there
didn't
was
get
that
that.
many- no,
Their
there
teams
was.
don't get that.
Yeah.
You don't get that celebration. Do you know what I mean? So I think with that,
But then again, if Arsenal won the Europa League, they wouldn't have celebrated like that.
Yeah, they would have.
yeah,
When
think
we
so?
when we were 8th and 20th, I don't think so. No, not like how Tottenham, because they 17 years without a trophy. 17 years.
You have never. When's the last time you won a
Seven-
European trophy?
17
When's
years.
the last time you won a European trophy?
17 years without
If
a
it's not
trophy.
FA Cup, you've gone 20 plus years without a trophy, bro.
Yeah,
So
but
what are
we're
we
not.
doing?
We're not, bro.
Yeah,
You had parades for that.
No, it's true,
Yeah,
bro.
we did. But are you seeing? Are you seeing the Tottenham fans? Are you seeing the Tottenham fans?
Yes, and you
Bro,
lot would
it's-
act the exact
See,
same.
James, bro, I woke up in the morning and said James put up like 12 stories.
Bro, James-
Romero twice.
Yeah.
And on the same post.
No, no, because it's like they have it in their lifetime. They've seen
have
their,
experience.
they've seen
Has
two
more
trophies.
expectations.
They've seen 2 trophies in their lifetime.
Yeah. Bro,
And
my
the other
little
one's
cousin called
stunk
me and
as
was
well.
like,
He was
Marley.
crying. Like, he was,
Yeah, bro.
Joe, I would cry too.
Yeah.
I would cry too. Still, I can't lie. If I ain't seen that,
Yeah, so I
I'd cry
guess,
too,
I
bro.
guess it's expectation and experience.
You wish I'm not crying if Arsenal win the Champions League or the league, bro. I wish I'm not crying, bro.
Yeah. Fair.
I did.
Who cares about you, bro?
Did you cry when you won it the first time?
Oh no, the first time 2000.
The first time I cried, yeah.
Yeah. I cried at half time when we were 3-0 down, but that is early, bro. But yeah.
When you lot won it in 2008,
Eight. Terry Slip. Yeah, that was one of the best days of
still
my life.
going on about that.
You
just blew it up.
No, but you don't need to.
Literally just
you
blew it
don't
up.
need. No,
They literally just
no.
blew it up.
I don't care
But
about
you literally
Terry
just blew
slipping.
it up.
Brother.
You don't care about Terry being racist either, but let's go, man.
You said you don't care about Terry being racist either. Do you want to speak on that as a black man and a Chelsea supporter?
Yeah, no. Those are the real discussions we should be having. No, we're a serious podcast. Let's talk.
Put on the Vaseline.
Suarez.
Wait, what?
Man didn't do reverse. Man had nothing to say. He didn't do reverse.
Suarez.
You're deflecting a lack of accountability. It shines.
I learned from the best, didn't it?
Oh, he's going. Hey, Andy.
I don't say much, but when I do,
Just yeah.
Yeah.
this guy did on box midfield, right?
I'm in the boxing one like Kawhi and the Raptors, bro. We just had a few season awards to give out. Obviously now the season's officially done. There's a few we wanted to go. Best player of the season.
Salah.
Bueno.
Would you go Salah or Van Dijk? Come on.
Salah because of just the sheer output still. I think
Is that fair? Because what's Van Dijk's sheer output?
like clean sheets.
He's got 14.
Yeah, but Salah's got
Or 13.
29 goals, 18 assists, 47 goal contributions. It's
But
the
then
equal
13.
amount.
But, okay, yeah.
And I think 30, almost 30 goals, 20 assists, equal the record in the season. More in a 38 game season. Yeah, no, they're as important. But Salah goals win football games, innit?
But if you don't concede, you don't lose.
But you don't win because you cannot concede and finish 0-0.
Yeah, but then you can get
And
Van
you can
Dijk on the
concede
back,
4
back
and score
post.
5.
But you can get Van Dijk at the back post.
Yeah. So but the balls
So
out
1-0.
goal. So goals still win football games.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Goals, you're gonna have to score.
No, it's got to be Salah for Liverpool. If it's a Liverpool
Salah,
player, it's got to be
Salah,
Salah, man. Bueno for me.
Most
no.
improved.
Gravenberch.
Gravenberch or Tielemans. One of the two.
Yeah,
I think Gravenberch.
Bruv, I
I
think
say-
Tielemans always shown his quality though. Even at
He was
Leicester.
getting dragged.
That POV camera. Remember?
that's
No,
one game.
I think I've always liked Tielemans. I think Tielemans has always been good. I think he's just got
This
physical
season,
limiting.
yeah. Don't you think that this season he's like improved?
I think he's been one of the standout players in
Yeah.
the league, but I don't think he's like most improved. I think his level hasn't. I think his level's improved, but the jump that Gravenberch has made over the past year is.
It was the most shocking thing, bro had 12 Premier League starts last year. Like, he was fringe. Like, it didn't even look like he was part of the plan. So
He won't get minutes.
Honourable mention to the
And he's playing
Brentford
further
boys.
forward anyways.
yeah.
Honourable mention to Vissa and Mbuemo, no? Most improved.
No, they've been
Nah,
bagging. They've
and
been
Bremo's
doing this.
been-
That's
been that.
disrespectful.
I think they'll come in another category. I don't know about. But, yeah,
20
maybe.
league goals, man, them.
Yeah.
Each.
Let's see if they fit another. Like, they could be. Let's go. Rookie of the year. So,
Skelly. For me.
What about what's his name? The one that's signing for Real Madrid. What's his?
Oh, Hoyson. Yeah.
Bournemouth finished what 10th, 11th. They had a good season. They tailed off a little, but they were
Good season.
Hoyson's.
Hoyson's a good one. Still.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Skelly though. I think Skelly
Man.
hard still. Underrated, whether it's a player, team, or manager.
I'd say maybe underrated. Actually, I was gonna say maybe Tillemans, but I think Tillemans been rated. Underrated.
That's a tough one, you know.
Is McAllister underrated?
You can have good players and they'll be underrated. I think he's been like forgotten in all the big. Gravenberch is gonna win awards. Salah, Van Dijk. I think McAllister as a
At the end of the day, he's your best midfielder.
Yeah. I love Mac 10. He's quality, bro.
Let me think. Who else?
Yeah.
Is it mad to say Chris Wood?
If you want, I think he's been.
I think he's probably rated like a Barclays guy. Like top
what did he get? 20 goals this
Got
season.
20 goals.
But he should have scored that chance.
Yeah. We should have scored one before that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Manager of the
roundabout.
season.
Slot.
Yeah. Go on.
Slot or
What do you say?
Slot or Nuno.
First, flop of the season.
Foden or Odegaard.
Ooh, Foden.
Hoyland, bro. What are we doing?
Foden, player of the year.
I don't think Hoyland has much. I don't think Hoyland has expectations. though.
Yeah. Foden, player of the year to
Hoyland
have
was
this
a-
kind of season.
Can you be
It's mental.
Wait, how much did we buy Hoyland for?
75.
You
Yeah.
can't say we bought a striker and then there's no expectations from you to score goals.
No, but we from last season we knew what kind of player he is.
We thought Hoyland. I was thinking Hoyland could get double digit in the Prem.
How many goals? did he
Kofi
score?
thought he'd get more goals than all of our nines. Kofi thought he'd get more goals than all of our nines.
Come on, man. We know what kind of Kofi is, bro.
I think it's between Foden
I'm take that out. Take that out, man.
Why?
Can't be listening to people like that.
I'm not this.
Remember when I was bro? You said you know time.
No, Kofi's a
No, but we know like Kofi will back his boys to the end, bro.
Man, he had United finishing third, bro.
Fair.
Allow it, man.
No, he deserves all of this.
Best transfer. Flipping.
Let's say Dean Hoyson again, fam. Bought him for 30, flipped him for 50.
Fairs.
Surely there's more out there. What other transfers are there?
Who did Villa grab this shit? No. Okay.
What?
They didn't buy Duran. Remember Villa had Duran this season, bro. Remember him?
They sold him this.
I know.
Streets won't forget.
No, oi, word. He's the quickest streets won't forget player ever.
Trying to think.
It's been a good transfer this season.
Believe. Oh, is Believe? No, Believer's not new.
Believer's been there.
What about that Hinshelwood? Is he new?
No, he's
No.
a young G through the
They
academy.
brought him from the academy.
I'm telling you, Hoyson, fam, signing up the season. It's the standards of, like, yeah.
It's a contender still.
Fulham, Munoz. No, Munoz was there last year.
Marino?
Don't joke with that one, man.
He helped you, man. Come on,
Don't.
lad.
Oh, he can't play his actual position, bro.
And none of your guys?
No.
Yeah, no, still Fairs. Hoyson, shout. Worst transfer. This
Agate.
Yes.
I don't think he's.
Is he the worst transfer in the Prem?
Who else is there?
The worst is.
did we even
Chiesa?
No.
Yeah.
No.
He was free. I saw it. Was he free?
No, it's like 12 mil.
I'm just
Yeah,
literally
no,
trying
no.
to.
He's injured a lot. I wouldn't say the worst, but underwhelming. That was definitely
Who else is
underwhelming.
there?
Sterling. Oh, yeah.
Sterling.
Oh, a loan signing.
But he, bro, even though I wasn't excited about Sterling, bro, his body's cooked, man.
Yeah, Sterling. That's on. Yeah, Fairs. Biggest shit house.
Skelly for that celebration.
Fairs.
He's a legend in my eyes for that. Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say Emmy, but I'm gonna go for that
yeah,
still.
man.
Emi
I'm
Martinez,
gonna
yeah.
go for that.
And then last one, biggest overachiever.
Forest.
Forest, yeah, Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the way they play, yeah, to get.
Yeah.
Would you say Tottenham overachieved?
No, they're 16th.
No,
No, they're 17th.
This guy's being he's being deadly serious as well. By the way, man.
I'm just trying to get conversation going.
No, remember, you don't come over here. You dissed me. I didn't forget about that.
You want the conversation with that?
Merchants of the week.
This guy.
I gotta give it up to
No, season, innit?
Merchants of the season. I gotta give it up to Arsenal's women. I think. It
Oh
was absolutely-
my days!
fantastic that you lot did that. I'm a real advocate of women's sports and football, and Barcelona, they were the favourites. Obviously, they whacked Chelsea 8-1 in the semi-final.
Who's our
before.
captain? Who's the
Can
woman?
I just finish, please? They whacked Chelsea 8-1, and Chelsea won the treble. And
Yes,
and
and
they
Barca won it the last 2 years.
This is what I was telling him yesterday. You know.
Nah, man, you're
Come on. Barca won it the last 2 years, the Champions League. They was going for their third in a row.
Yeah.
exactly.
And obviously one of the stars at Arsenal, they just signed from Barca last season, one of the midfielders.
What's the name?
Is it Medina?
Oh my god!
Beth Mead. Beth Mead.
Yeah, you're miles off it.
The one most expensive signing.
No, that's a Chelsea
That's the
player.
Chelsea one.
Catalan.
Chelsea are unbeaten this year,
know.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
no,
think
big-
we won it
big up-
6 times in a row, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the deal with you. And Barca scored over 100 goals, but big up Arsenal's women's Champions League, man.
2 times, by the way. 2 times.
Yeah.
First and only English club to do that. Just saying.
Glad you can flex that. After,
What you said that like is it like a diss? I thought you.
No, I do. But I said I'm glad you can flex that.
No. But tone is everything. You know this.
I
You
should
know
work on
this.
that still.
Because like,
How many Arsenal winning games you been to this year?
Any
I've never
matches
been
of
to
the
one
week?
still.
You should.
Season.
Matches of the
Do
season.
You should. You should. Liverpool do have a women's team, by the way.
Can you name me 2 players?
Oh, Taylor Hines.
I know why you're naming her. I know why you're naming her.
Player at my.
No, I know why you're
She's a player at my-
name one more.
Why am I naming her?
Name one more. 'Cause
Why
I
am
don't
I
believe
naming
you
her?
watch. I don't believe you watch women's sports.
Oh my God. Serena, Venus, Alison Venus.
No, I said
Bro.
name a Liverpool
You
women's
said you
player.
believe I would name women's sports. I'll give you bare names.
No, name a Liverpool.
Effing Moo.
Name a Liverpool.
bro.
Nah, you're deflected now. Oh, you
Kenny
know.
Hutchinson.
My
Bro.
man.
Yeah.
Her name's not Kelly.
What's it? Katie. No, it's Handel Kelly Hutchinson.
No, it's not.
Anyway, did you give your
I swear it's Kelly Holmes.
No.
That's that early 2000s.
Yeah. The last time you watched. 20 years. Yeah, no.
Oh.
Last time we watched, he was 5. When he had to.
Wait, what? Is he trying to turn this on me?
No.
Yeah, he is.
No, I'm merchant of the season, man.
I'm trying.
Of the season.
Yeah.
Of the season.
Season done, bro.
Raw. What, like in general in the football world?
Yeah, like I did Arsenal's Champions League.
That's your merchant of the season.
Bro, it's a
Why do you-
ridiculous honour.
Mine is going to be fuck the Prem. I'm gonna go Napoli. They finished 10th last season. Brought in Conte. I think that's
Big
his
up Conte
6th league
still.
title. Is his three? He's won it now with 3 different teams from Serie A. And he's used players that other teams didn't really want. Like Billings was at Bournemouth. McTominay,
Bro, midfield 3 was Gilmore, McTominay, and Anguissa.
Anguissa is ridiculously
All
good
are
as
still.
well. Obviously, they lost Gravis Kelly or Osimhen, so no one really expected them to do that. And to challenge Inter, who are finalists of the
Then the
Champions
Loki
League.
bottled it though.
I was
if it
watching the
was the
last,
last game.
yeah, that
Both
game
of
where
them
they had
bottled it,
Lazio at home. Sorry, Pedro did them in, but they that was a good game though.
Yeah,
But shout out Napoli, man.
My
think that was their fourth.
merchant of the season, I would say, is Lamine Yamal, man. He's brought the feeling back. You know what I'm saying? I say Lamine Yamal.
I was give it to Liverpool, man.
Appreciate you, man.
I can't think of anyone that deserves it. You said who I was gonna say.
Who?
Lamine.
Could have said Bologna. Could have said Palace.
Why not Chelsea?
Could've
Oh,
said
South
Newcastle.
London, South London,
Could've
South
said
London.
Newcastle.
Why not Chelsea?
Charlton and Crystal
Why
Palace.
did you go for
Why not
You
Chelsea,
could have
bro?
said Charlton. Yeah,
Yeah, Charlton
You know
and Crystal
what? I'm taking
Palace.
man to Charlton too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my.
Change mine to Liverpool. Arne Slot. coming first Dutch manager to win it. Big up you Reds, man. I'll see you like the parade tomorrow. And with that, thank you for tuning in to last episode of the Premier League season at Tapping Merchants of the 24-25 season. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Definitely be with you soon. In the summer, stay tuned to all our social medias. Keep updated on our latest movements.
Sound like you're at a funeral, bro.
Isn't it?
It feels sad, fam.
Bro, you sound like you're at a
Am I
funeral.
going to see you next week?
Yeah, of course you are.
Am I seeing you?
Probably, might do. We'll see in it.
That's a flake, fam. What are you doing?
Huh?
You got something better to do?
I'm at the Pull Up Podcast live show. Be there, please.
Still
Still
7 p.m. Like, comment, subscribe. Out, man.
Peace.
Season done. Consistency has been crazy.
38 weeks, fam.
Well done, lads.
38 weeks.